DVWA basically stands for Damn Vulnerable Web Application. So it's an web application, but it is vulnerable. So it is created for practice. Okay, so that we can practice a few of the attacks here. So everyone open just this DVWA. Okay, so once you get the IP address, just copy and paste it in the new tab. We'll open the DVWA for you. Okay, so once you open the DBWA, you will be seeing this username and password field. Okay, so by default, the username and password is username is admin and password is password. Okay, that's the default one. Username should be admin and password is password. Okay, please let me know once you have opened this part. I'll just okay. Once your DBW is open, just go to DBW security quickly. Okay.
Done from our side.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay. So what you have to do once you are in the this DVWS security section, so here you can see the security level. So just make it low because by default it should be impossible. So if it is impossible, then okay, no use of it. We need to learn first. So just select the low level for now so that we can see how the attacks are happening and submit. Okay.
Yes, Somu.
Great, great. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'm checking something. Okay, fine. So here you can see that this web application has all these vulnerabilities. Okay, that we can practice. Okay, so it's a web application. So here we can practice what? Brute force, command injection, CSRF, file inclusion, file upload, insecure captcha, SQL injection, blind, and also weak session IDs, XSS, different XSS, then CSP bypass, JavaScript, whatever it is. Okay, so we can practice all these vulnerabilities. So let's see one by one. So let's click on the brute force first. Okay. Okay. And obviously, so to perform few things here, we need the verb suit. Okay. So today we are going to use the verb suit tool. So how we are going to use that again? So first of all, we need to open the verb suit. Okay. But just opening verb suit is not enough. Okay. Once your verb suit is open, you need to do one more thing because your browser is already set. If I remember it correctly, you have already installed verb suit certificates in okay earlier classes. So we just need to change the proxy layer. That's it. So we just need to go to settings. We just need to go to browser settings from this option. Just scroll to the bottom, go to network settings and just select manual proxy. So everything should be set there. Okay, because we have already done it. Just select manual proxy and done. So you will be connected with the burp suite now. Okay, so we'll start with one by one whatever it has. Okay, we're gonna complete the DVWA. Let's see how much we can complete today. So first of all, it is brute force. So what we need to do for brute force attack? First of all, we have the username and password section. Okay, fine. But we obviously don't know what is the username and password here. Okay, so how to do brute force here? So we need to open the burp suite, go to the proxy tab here. Very, very important. Go to the proxy tab and just you need to turn the intercept on. By default, it should be off. You need to turn it on. Once the intercept is on, then burp suite can intercept everything that is coming out or going in inside the browser or coming out of the browser, whatever. Okay, so intercept is on now. So let's just type anything because we don't know the username and password. So I'm just typing ABCD here in the username and password also I'm typing ABCD and login. So as you can see, Bubsuit has captured automatically here. What you have to do, you just have to right click in between this. So here only, just right click and click on send to intruder. Okay, click on send to intruder. Right click and click on send to intruder, and just beside the proxy tab there you can see there is the intruder tab. Okay, we have done it earlier, I guess. If you remember, we have done brute forcing earlier, but that was for one part. Okay, just for the password, I guess. But today we're gonna do the thing for the both of this, I mean username and password. Okay, so it's like the same thing. So what we are gonna do, once we are into the insider, so we need to select a few things first. So first of all, where we are going to attack, what is our exact attack position? Okay, so this ABCD that we have written as fake username, whatever the wrong username you have typed, just select that and click on add. And same for the password, whatever you type in case of password, just select that, add. Okay, select that and click on add. So they will be highlighted like this, as you can see here. Okay, they are highlighted now. Okay, so this is our attack position. We need to select the type cluster bomb this time. So it will attack the multiple targets. Okay. So our first target will define the username and second target is the password. So here on the right side, you can see two payloads kind of thing that we can upload. Okay. Here we can see one ABCD or two ABCD. Okay. See in the payload position. Okay. So we are going to attack first one. Okay. Let's complete the details for the first one. So here in the payload position on the right side, select one. Okay. Because we have two attacks scenarios now. So for usernames, we need to obviously upload a few, you know, usernames, right? Otherwise, how can it brute force if it doesn't have a word list? So we need to give it a word list. Okay. So what I can do, I'm going to minimize all this. So I'll create a word list here. So I'll just in the desktop, I'm going to create a word list. Okay. So nano, and it should be named as user. Okay. You can use directly notepad also from the top. Okay, you can use the notepad and save it somewhere else. Okay, your choice. You can use a notepad, or if you don't want to use the notepad, you can use this nano command also. Okay, no issue. So I'm just going through nano, same thing, just save it in desktop or wherever you want. So for usernames, let me try type some usernames like common usernames: administrator, small. Okay, admin at the rate 123. Okay, at the rate 123. User at the rate 097. Okay, admin. Then user admin. Okay, administrator at the rate 123. Something like that. Okay, just I'm just creating this word list for now. Okay, or you can directly use the that we already have that rockU.txt. Okay, because but for now it will take time. Okay, if you're going to use rockU.txt, because there are so many words in that word list. So for now only, I'm just creating a custom one for my own. So I have created something for users, so I will just save it. And similarly, I'll just create something for password. Okay, pass at the rate 123, pass with capital P. No, pass. No, that one. Pass at the rate 123. Pass. Zero RD. Okay, yes. Zero RD at the rate 4321. User pass at the rate 123. Password. Password. Alert hashtag pass 4321. Pass alert 4321. Okay, so I'm giving some random passwords also here. Okay, so I'm just putting. Okay, but just see, I'm also putting the. We know that right now we have logged in into DVWA, so right now we know that the username is admin and password is password. So I'm putting that original ones in between also. Okay, in username and also in this password. I'm putting the original one. Okay, so that we can see. Okay, so for now I'm just putting that. So my both of my files have been created. Okay, a pass file and the user file is created. Great. Now if I go back, load. So we have selected the attack position one, which is the username. So I'll just click on load here. I'll just go to desktop and I'll just select the user file. Okay, see all those things I have typed. It is now loaded. And once it is loaded, similarly, select the position 2 and load the pass file 2. Similarly. Once both the word lists are loaded in both the positions, don't, okay, uh, uh, okay, don't get it wrong. Okay, I mean the positions. Okay, position one should be your username where you will upload the user word list, and position two should be password. Okay, and once it is done, nothing we need to do here, just we can start the attack simply. So let's start. Whatever it is, just click on OK and it will start the attack. Let's see. The attack has started. So it will try, see, it will take one username and or one password, and it will try every username with that, then again one password, then every username with that. See, right now it is trying one password with every username. And it will change the password again every username. So it will put all the combinations. So there will be 56 combinations. You can see below. Let it try everything. Once it is done, we can see. Almost done. 41. Okay. Okay, so mine is finished here. So now let's see what is the correct username password combination here. Okay, so here as I can see, as I told you in the last class also, when we did it, we used this brute forcing through intruder. We need to see the length. Okay, so here we can see 4739, 4738, 4739, 3839, 38. All these are similar, similar, except this one, which is 4777. And you can see where it is written admin, where it is written password only. That means it has yes successfully guessed the correct username and password. Okay, so you just check the length. Okay, whatever length is mismatched with the rest of the combinations, that's your answer. So let's try whatever we have found. So and just before you hit enter and all, okay, make sure that you close your browser proxy. Okay, intercept. Just close proxy and then again try. Admin password. It is, yeah, done. That we have this wrong username and password and everything, whatever we are trying to send the request to the server. So we intercepted it. Now what we are going to do, just right click on this thing and we need to click on send to intruder, the first option, send to intruder. Just right click and click on send to intruder. And just beside the proxy tab, when you click on send to intruder, nothing happens. So just beside the proxy tab, you can see there is a intruder tab. You need to go there, and there you can find this request that you have just sent to intruder. Once you have marked both the targets, now it is time for you to select the attack type. On the top, you can see there is something called sniper attack written here. Okay, just beside the start attack, you can see that. But sniper attack only works if you have only one target. But this time you have two target. Username is one target, password is another target. So you have more than one target. So if you have more than one target, just go with select this cluster bomb attack. The fourth attack option we have cluster bomb. Okay, select the cluster bomb attack. Okay, selected.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now on the right side you can see there is this payload position option, right? In right side there is a payload panel and the first thing is payload position. So if you click on the first drop down, you can see there are two payload options. So first one indicates the username, second one indicates the password, because username you have selected first, then you have selected the password. So you first one is username, second one is password. Okay, so for now select the first one as payload position. You can see now it is deeply highlighted now, payload position 1. And once you select the payload position 1, the next thing you have to do is to upload the word list. Just upload the word list, whatever you have. If you want to upload rockq.txt, that is ready-made word list, or if you want to create a custom word list like I have just created. Okay, so you guys have your custom word list with you? Have you just created it?
Yes, sir.
Everyone has, right? So okay, so what you need to do, so one is for user you have created, another is for password you have created. So right now we have select the payload position for the username. So here click on load and upload the user word list that we have created for now. Okay, if you don't want to upload, you can just type here also. See, here is a type option. You can also type like, okay, anything. You can also type here and add it. It will also get added. Okay, you can type here and add one by one also, or you can create a word list and load it directly. Whatever option you want to perform, you can. Doesn't matter. But most important, you need to have some words here, right, as word list. Okay, so for usernames, we have uploaded everything. Correct? Everyone has uploaded for
Yes, sir.
position 1. Okay. So similarly, now again go back to the payload position. Now select the position 2. which is for password, and now upload the password word list that you have created. That's it. Okay, everyone, for each payload position, and now just click on start attack. So it will give you a pop-up, the community edition, whatever it is, just click on OK, doesn't matter. Okay, and the attack has started. Now let it complete. Okay, so once it is completed, we'll be able to know that, okay, which one is our correct combination. Just check the length of, see, you can see that every combination has been tried by this intruder. Okay, so just check the length. Okay, whoever has a different length, that is your answer. Okay, because every length will be almost similar or close by each other, but one length will be like very different. Okay, only one combination. Like here you can see in my screen that everything is 4739 but this one is suddenly 4777. So that is completely different. Okay, and password combo that you have just got. So this is how you perform brute force attack. Any doubts? No, no, so. Okay. See, it all depends on the word list you are providing. Okay, so right now we knew that, so that's why we provided custom. If you don't know, just use the rockU.txt. Okay, but that takes so many time because that has so much words in it, right? So that takes so much time. So for that purpose, we created the custom right now. Okay, so to try that, just first in the Bob suite, turn off the intercept. Go to proxy tab and turn off the intercept, because otherwise whatever you pass again it will. Okay, and then whatever the combination you have found, just go on with that. It says yes, it's successful. It takes time. Okay, see, so whatever IP you are gonna give here, okay, it is gonna ping that IP address. Great. So now what we can do from here? That means, see how this vulnerability works. Try to understand. Okay, usually what if we want to ping someone, we have to type this ping something like this. This is the ping command. This is how it works. So what is happening? So obviously this particular part is connected with some kind of terminal, because you can only ping from a terminal. Okay, you can only ping from a terminal or command prompt like thing. Okay, so what is happening? Whatever you are typing here, so background code is working like this. So there is a ping command already written, and whatever your IP address you are giving, now it is just sitting beside ping command, whatever the IP you give, and it, okay, it runs. Okay, and output you can see here, whatever the output it is. So that means whatever I'm gonna type here, it is going into a terminal, but beside the ping command. Okay, so now what we can do from here? Okay, what other commands we can run? That we need to think. What other commands we can run from here? So let's try something else. Uh, 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 like we know that if we type who am I, suppose, is it gonna work? See, it is not gonna work because if you type who am I here, it will act like you have typed a command something like this. Ping who am I? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So whatever you are typing, it is sitting beside ping command. So here we can play a trick. So first we need to close the ping command. We need to give something to the ping command, close it, and then we can run something else. Okay. Then we can try. Okay. So here what you have to do? Mm, we need to manipulate it. Okay. So let's give something for the ping command. Okay, because it is. So here first let me show you. If we want to run two commands from one line, how we can do that? So if I want to ping first, and if I want to run another command, okay, mm, we can close the command with semicolon, and if we run like this, okay, see now this command is at least running. Let me stop it, and at the end, when you stop the ping command, it is also executed. Who am I? Bruce. It is giving me the output. So like this, we can run multiple commands in one single line in a terminal. So we can use that. We can use this technique here. So ping command is running. So give something for the ping command to run. Then put the semicolon and then put whatever you want, whatever the command you want. Try this. See, ping command is has run perfectly, and at the end we also get who am I. Let's try something else. 127.0.0.1 something for the ping command. Close the command. Beside that, let's type ls. Let's see whatever is in that folder. Or first try pwd, which directory we're in. Let's check. After semicolon, type whatever command you want. So it is saying it is inside var www vulnerabilities exec. See. So this is how command injection works. Okay. When they created this feature, they thought that it will help user to ping any device easily. Okay, but what we are seeing as attacker, we have to think little bit more, that if we can do this, that means it is running on a terminal, it is executing in the terminal. So if we can close the first command and run another one with that, so it can execute both. Okay, so with the ping result we have nothing to do, so run again. Our main motto is to run another command. So again I'm closing it. Let's run ls. Let's see whatever is in this folder. See, whatever the files are in that particular folder, we can see that. Ping command is also running with that also. This is running. So how it is possible? You just have to use a semicolon to close a command. Then you can run another command in the same line. So we're using that technique here, and it worked. Try. We can try to read the password files also. Semicolon. Let's run the cat command to read /etc slash first wd. Oh, sorry, etc. Spelling was wrong. Close it. Cat command /etc slash first wd. Correct process of penetration testing is in professional scenario, that you first have client will give you a walkthrough of that application that you are going to pen test. Okay, so that you know all the features and everything. You talk to developers, you know all the features, how it works, where the data is going, how it is flowing, you know everything, and then you can easily plan that where you are going to perform which kind of attack. Okay, just like here we first identified what is the feature, then we have exploited that particular feature into command injection. I've copied the URL. So for now, admin and password is abcd@123 for me. Okay, I think this is the login ID password for me now. Okay, open, fine. Now suppose some attacker has sent me. Okay, so as an attacker right now, I'm gonna do something like this. Uh, okay, suppose this is the password we have already given. So instead of ABCD, I'm changing it the password. Okay, suppose I am the attacker and I want to change my victim's password. Okay, so let's instead of ABCD, I'm put ZXCV. Okay, because ABCD123 is already there as password, so I need to change the password ZXCV and whatever it was at the rate 123. Fine. Okay, so this is the new password I want my victim should have, but victim will never know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna send this to my victim, and if victim falls for the trap, okay, and victim executes this URL, okay, see here, victim has executed the URL. Victim doesn't know what just happened. Okay, somehow. Okay, and if the password is even changed and a victim logs out, okay, now victim knows the password is abcd@123. So victim tries abcd@123. Sorry, let's see. Login failed because the victim just clicked on the URL. Victim has no idea what is the new password. Attacker has changed the link, changed the password, and send that URL to the victim. Victim just executed the URL and password got changed without doing anything. So now I, I have changed your I'm as a, I as an attacker changed your password. I know your admin name now. I can easily log in. Okay, as you. So now I'm gonna use your credentials and password. Obviously I know because I have only set the password. Then only I can log in. Basically, if it is a Linux server, always any website or any web application, they are hosted in a location called this. Okay, let me show you. Go to file system. Okay, if you go to file system, you go to var folder, and there you can find there is a folder called www.html. So whatever website web application it is, they are hosted in this folder. Okay, this is the localhost folder of the Linux or something like that. Okay, so any website, anything, it has to be here. Okay, in this particular location in Linux. Okay, now let's come back. Okay, so this particular website, sorry, this particular folder where the websites are hosted in Linux servers, it can have some other files. Okay, or if I can access to this particular folder, if I can have access to this particular folder and with path traversal technique, if I can go back to any other folder like var, and from here I can go to any other folder, access any other folder, or see contents of the Linux server, okay, that can cause an issue. So I just mentioned something called path traversal. Path traversal is another vulnerability, okay, which allows you to, move around the server through URL. Okay, it's if that vulnerability is there, okay, through URL you can access any uh, uh, you know any of the folders and all. So it's why it is called traversal, because you have to go back a little bit like this. Suppose here it is saying, see, vulnerabilities, then LFI, there is a page include.php. Suppose in whatever page this include.php is right now, okay, if I just put a slash and put dot dot then slash, okay, we know cd dot dot, okay, if we put dot dot double dots, it goes back to one folder, right? So if I put this kind of thing, okay, and if I hit enter, it should take me to var. So I'm guessing include.php is inside html folder. Suppose here it is the file. So if I use first double dot, it will take me to www folder out of html. With the second dot, it will take me to var folder out of www. So if I just put like that, it should take me to var folder usually, if there is a vulnerability called path traversal, and we can move around like that. And from here we can access any folder. Suppose if you're in this folder, if I want to access local folder, so I just have to write local slash. So it should show me whatever is inside local folder. Okay. But right now, okay. So and there are some other techniques to perform path traversal. Sometimes there are filters and all. Right now I have given space. Okay, sometimes you don't have to give space, sometimes you have to put double slash to bypass the filters. Okay, so then we'll check. Okay, so for now let me explain the file inclusion. Okay, so what file inclusion is? So with the help of path traversal and all, if I can get access to all this, and wherever the terminal is located, okay, in Linux, if I can get access to that file, or if I can inject some kind of command, okay, I can perform command injection from file inclusion also, okay, or I can access I can have access to access logs or whatever important files it has. I can gain access to the system also. Okay, in a simple term, I can gain access to the system with file inclusion. File inclusion means I can include any file I want from the server. Okay, and so go to file system, etc. So inside etc, there should be a file called passwd. Right, passwd. Okay, so I want to read this file. Okay, suppose through that website I want to read this file, because if it is a Linux system, obviously this file is there. Okay, but the file is located where? Inside the etc folder. Okay, but I am inside, as I told you, every website should be inside where? Folder called var, then www, then html. So here, so if I have to go to that passwd, if I want to access, how many times I have to put double dots? So first double dots will take me out of html, it will take me to www. Okay, second double dot will take me to var, third one will take me to file system, four, and then I can put etc, and inside that I can use passwd. So I think three should be enough. Okay, I guess. Okay, so first one to get out from HTML, second dot dots to get out from www, third to get out from here, then etc slash psswd. Okay, let's try that. Okay, but again, for now I don't know whether this include.php is inside also any other folder or not inside the HTML. But for now, let's try. No. So let's increase the number of dot dot. Okay, 4. I'm still not able to access passwd. Okay, slash 5. So that means after HTML there are another one folder inside one folder, and then that include.php was there. See, with the path traversal technique, we have included the passwd file into the browser. Now we can read anything. So it's kind of like uh, it is not exactly, sorry, command injection is, it's not. It's the path traversal vulnerability that allows us to include a file inside the browser. Okay. So in general, okay, it takes 3 dots, but you don't know if it's the file is inside maybe 2 or 3 folders. So gradually increase the number of this back options like dot dots, and see, after I think 5 I got it. Now I can access the passwd of the server. And what I can see from here, I can see the usernames and all, whoever is it inside. Root is there, daemon is there, any other thing is there or not. Okay, we can see that, but this is the vulnerability, simple one. We can see any other details we want, anything we want. We can read any files. Okay,